read 1 Samuel chapter 30, verses 1 through 6, but only the first part of verse 6. David and his men reached Ziklag on the third day. Now the Amalekites had raided the Negev and Ziklag. They had attacked Ziklag and burned it, and had taken captive the women and everyone else in it, both young and old. They killed none of them, but carried them off as they went on their way. When David and his men reached Ziklag, they found it destroyed by fire, and their wives and sons and daughters taken captive. So David and his men wept aloud until they had no strength left to weep. David's two wives had been captured, Ahinoam of Jezreel and Abigail, the widow of Nabal of Carmel. David was greatly distressed because the men were talking about stoning him. Each one was bitter in spirit because of his sons and daughters. Brothers and sisters, imagine this. 3 days traveling, hoping to go home and rest and be with their families. The Amalekites, ruthless enemies, attacked when they least expected it. They took all that they had, and whatever they could not carry with them, they burned it. They took their families as slaves. What a horrendous sin. I have a question for you, my brother, my sister. Who is the Amalekite in your life? Who is your worst enemy? It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a bad habit. It could be a wrong way of thinking. I would like you to think, who is taking the best from you? When it looked like it was David's worst day of his life, God saved him and his family. God saved his 600 men and their families, their loved ones. At the point that they thought that they were in total defeat, God changed the ending of the story. And their adversity became victory. Victory in the Lord. My brother, my sister, let us find strength in the Lord our God. God can turn the desolation, God can turn the defeat and the destruction in something completely different. God can turn it into a blessing. God can turn it in total victory in the name of Jesus. When you trust in Jesus, his victory becomes your victory. Jesus defeated our worst enemies. Jesus defeated Satan. Jesus defeated eternal death. Jesus defeated sin. My brother, my sister, trust in Jesus. Believe in Jesus.